Oh yeah, the monsters at the top of the food chain are fighting for their position in Bitcoin and crypto. We know where this world is going. Shout out if you've been watching this show the last year and a half. We are well positioned to reap the rewards of our genius in the next few years here. And let me know if my audio is coming through in the chat, y'all. We're moving hot and heavy. I got the kids with me. I got my other child here on the couch, Isaac.
Hey guys,
unbelievable.
What the fuck is up?
How are you doing, man? You're looking fly. You know, you're looking more comfy in this orange yellowish shirt.
Yep,
feeling cool. How's your weekend?
My weekend was good. I kind of just hung out all weekend. Spent some time with the family. Then yesterday was out with a friend all day, so it was pretty nice. And
okay.
I had church. You know, you have to go to church every Sunday. Stay blessed. God bless y'all. So
very nice. There you go. I love that. I went to the beach. This weekend. It was pretty awesome. It was up there, Red Top Mountain. Met a drummer from an old heavy metal band. And my God, this guy is good. We went out to Huey Louie's afterwards, had a margarita and steak fajitas. It was delicious. So I think we're going to be having a little bit of a band put together here between me, Isaac. Oh, yes. Isaac's going to be on rhythm guitar probably.
Yes. And vocals.
Well, definitely vocals.
Everyone's going to be on vocals.
We need a lead guitarist, though.
We do.
Now the next piece is a lead guitarist.
That's right.
And a bassist. You know, I could do the bass.
Or we could get...
Or BJ.
Yeah, I was going to say we could bring BJ back.
BJ could do the bass.
He could.
You know. And you know what? We have some amazing news to be going over, you guys. Really, you know, Thread Guy is out there meeting Trump. Solana conference made me want to kill myself. Not in a literal manner, but holy God, how cringe can we get here in crypto? And some of our favorite altcoins are absolutely setting up to rip face this market. So one thing that is ripping face as well is our subscribers. We passed 62,000 over the weekend. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. But beyond that, we have like only 3% of the subscribers of this channel have their notifications on, you guys.
Hit that bell.
Holy God. How do we do? I want to do an explanatory. Let's see here. Go fast. YouTube channel.
Crypto Billy plays bass.
Crypto Billy plays bass?
Yes. Billy Goat
Billy, let's get it going. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to act like I'm going to a random channel. I want to subscribe. Why can't I subscribe? Oh,
because he's not the blockchain basement.
Well, I'm under blockchain basement.
That's
okay, fair enough. Let's switch accounts because this is a serious issue. We got a lot of people not notifying themselves. So you subscribed, you click the bell, all. You got to click it, go to all, and there you go. He got the subscriptions. I guess I'll leave the subscription on for this guy. He just got lucky with me. You suspect. There's only one time that happens. You suspect. But back to our channel, guys, make sure you are keeping the notifications on. We had dropped some fire this weekend. Very concise explanation of really what XRP actually is, its involvement with Ripple, and why number not go up. I explained this in the clearest of terms right then and there. Make sure you don't miss that video. It's having a hoot watching that thing move. Now, if you're out there trading on CoinW, click the link in our description. You can get a referral code for CoinW. This gives you some awesome bonuses getting in there, some great training courses, and we have a code BASEMENT if you're wanting to trade with me. I use 2Bit for a lot of my leverage trading activities, as you can see by all the chaos on this screen. Just about 4x my trading bag in about 14 days, so I'm feeling good. And I saw this insane run up. It was in the middle of the night last night. We had a punch up to just about 64,700 bucks. And let's see here. Yeah, I think this was 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So happened very, very violently and quickly. Now we're sitting here reeling, looking pretty damn bullish. We've broken out of this little descending triangle thing, so I'll get rid of that bad boy right there. $62,000. I am greedily hoping to find an entry point on my next long, but at this point, I'm kind of having to snoop around the upper 62s, lower 63s for my next scalp long trade. So if you are out there leverage trading, you want to hop in, and no, it doesn't, Michael King. I like working with organizations that respect our privacy. 2Bit, you know, you don't have to utilize any of those. Check out the chat. 2Bit respects your privacy. Blowfin respects your privacy. CoinW respects your privacy. And you know what? I'm here for it, because why do they know everything? And beyond that, when you get your crypto, put it on an Arculus cold storage wallet. use code BASE10. We get 10% off that. We got all the mixins, all the pieces coming together. I am hopeful that we can find a holster sponsor as well, because wouldn't that be something?
That would be really nice.
I mean, really want a holster sponsor.
We love guns.
Been using Blowfin. If you've been using Blowfin and you want to support the basement in particular, send me your user ID. It doesn't change anything. I can just give you extra perks for the blockchain basement. Blowfin's got some pretty cool stuff rolling out on the spot side as well. They have perpetuals, of course, spot and perpetuals, but they have access to spot Aether, spot Aerodrome, and spot Drift. So you can get that on the Blowfin exchange, and you get up to $300 deposit bonus on Blowfin as well. Fantastic things all around. Now here's the liquidity map, or liquidations map, heat map on the 7-day time frame. And yes, we are looking pretty thick and in the yellow on this 58.6. So I don't think we're 100% out of the weeds yet, folks. I'm not surprised if we don't revisit under 60K again, but we do have this yellow liquidity grab there on the 7-day. But if you really back up, forest to the trees, you got much more juice up here at the $70,800 level. Absolutely looking fantastic as far as price action and long-term outlook goes. Thus why I'm not shorting this market. I feel like we're definitely still in a bull trend. Given 100 reasons why I think we're still in a bull trend, and we're going to follow the 4-year cycle to about a 90% degree. I feel like it's not going to be straight up and easy to pinpoint. It's going to be, it was December, then it was November, now it's going to be September. I think it's going to be a little bit before that. That's just my gut feeling. Holster sponsor to protect your Arculus wallet. That would be fucking sick.
That would be sick.
Like a quick draw. But do you really want a quick draw? You need a level 2 or level 3. Level 2 or level 3. Can you off ramp on 2-bit? Yes, you can, Michael King. And if you want to use 2-bit, we got the link in our description here. I'll show you here. You go to the lives. This little bad boy here. Don't look at my ugly face twice. Unbelievable. And you got a code basement, a capital basement for 2-bit. And you get up to $200 back in futures bonus trading funds right there. Shout out to Elevator Man for gifting the memberships, brother. Very, very thankful for you supporting the channel the way you do. Holy sheep shit on a shingle. We got E-Ink, West G, S-Scale getting in on the memberships. And I'm dropping a lot more of my internal thoughts on the Discord channel within there. And been calling it pretty much to a T. And I did have the kids with me this morning, and it was very, very busy. So I wasn't able to get my trades in, but the market's been moving the way I thought it was. And we're doing just fine. I woke up this morning. My wife had to go to work early. She made 6 cinnamon rolls and about 30 organic chicken sausage links, laid them out on the table for the kids. Kids were all sitting there. I love you, Mom. It was the most wholesome morning I've had in a long time. So shout out to Tia. Absolutely awesome gal she is. Now let's check out all the Bitcoin news. Chinese Bitcoin company mines 1/3 of all blocks in a day, dethroning the United States. What? Bitcoin mining rates intensified between China and the United States, recently dominated by the former in a shift. Ant Pool mined nearly 1/3 of all newly issued Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, concentrating block production and mining rewards. Finbold retrieved the data from mempool.space on September 22nd, accounting for Bitcoin's daily block discovery among the mining companies and pools. By the time of the writing, the Ant Pool had mined 42 blocks out of 135, while Foundry USA discovered 36. Notably, the first two leaders have been dominating the mining space for years, putting a significant distance against their competitors. Via BTC, for example, mined only 10% of the blocks in this period, while F2 Pool and Mara got even less than that. The state of Bitcoin mining has raised centralization concerns among experts, researchers, and developers, as Finbold has reported. Here's your distribution of the mining pools right now. Looking pretty scarily concentrated in Foundry, Ant Pool, via BTC, F2 Pool hold a massive, massive chunk of all Bitcoin mined. Marathon only coming in with about 7%. Interesting to see. As we know, BlackRock's a big holder of that one. These concerns reached a point where Bitcoin core developer Luke Dash warned Bitcoin transactions requiring at least 2 hours to be considered secure, making the current market standards for 30 to 60 minutes an outdated safety measure. Very, very interesting updates here. And Ant Pool is a Beijing-based company in the continental China that is also a subsidiary of Bitmain, Bitcoin's largest mining equipment manufacturer. this organization has more money than God, and man, they are just, I mean, I want to like them, but I don't know. Conversely, Foundry USA, based in the United States, leads the long-term Bitcoin mining race. Just like Antpool, Foundry USA demands KYC process for its miners, effectively filtering participation according to each country's regulation. Basically, the more concentrated, the more KYC, the further from the Bitcoin ethos we get, folks. This is what's happening. TradFi is capturing our gal. All in all, the Bitcoin mining race intensifies between the two leading world economies, US and China. While North American representatives lead the long-term scene, the Chinese company Antpool grows its presence in the short term, trying to catch up. This is the technological arms race we've been talking about for a very, very long time. It is heating up. China, I was talking about on the Black Site members. I actually gave some pretty concise long-term thoughts on what it is that we see going on with China, BRICS, all of that. If you're not a Black Site member and you're interested in those larger view conversations, you can go here. This is the latest one I did last night. Black Site Weekend Report, where I went into all of the things happening in the world and really where I think things are going to end up by 2030. Now, Marty Party coming out with this. BlackRock has amended their custody agreement with Coinbase. Filing with the SEC is detailed in the filing. The amendment updates the Section 2.1 of the Custodial Service Agreement. Coinbase custody must now process a withdrawal of digital assets to a public blockchain with addresses within 12 hours of receiving instructions from the trust or its authorized representatives, subject to specific balance requirements. So just a slight update to this, forcing Coinbase to now process on-chain within 12 hours of receiving the instructions of the trust. Good. It gets us closer to the actual, network of Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin bouncing as these ETF monsters buy it off the shelves and cause the bounce at an eventual point. But man, there's going to be some dark room dealings. I feel like this just gives room for the powers that be to scoot a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, and obscure the public view of their hammering into Bitcoin over time. And I do think that they're going to take advantage of that. What up, Army Piper, Sawtooth Hiker, K-Jam, Nicole Minister. I forgot to do shout-outs. Samath Saval, Bluff City Breaks, Killed by Death. Holy God, that sounds terrible. Now, this is more confluence to what I was just talking about. This is a reiteration of 3 Mile Island for nuclear energy being reopened. Microsoft is planning to run this nuclear facility as the company I trust less. It would, if there was a company we trusted less, it would be Planned Parenthood based as fuck. But this goes to this story. BlackRock announced that $30 billion investment into AI along with Microsoft. This is a partnership. They're rolling out infrastructure to handle GPU systems that can push AI to the public on a mass scale. Most definitely allocating towards decentralized projects. I would agree with this take. FET, ASI, one of the biggest behemoths in AI projects. It's a conglomerate of many others. This is very, very interesting to think about where FET, the ASI token, might end up in the long term. And obviously Tau, it's on the title to you guys. Tau is one of the best and worst picks of my life because I was excited about it, been excited since $40, but I've been sitting here buying other things and taking profits on other things. Look at this thing go. It is now at $541. It is broken out of this channel with extreme conviction, gigantic green boner. Me and Hobus were talking about it again right here. And I was like, man, I just hope it taps out at around 350 and gives me another chance for it. Nope, not the case. So there it goes. There she goes. There she goes again. It really hurts my heart. You know what I mean?
It's painful.
It really hurts my heart. And I probably hurt some people's ears with that one. But it is what it is, folks. So this is the pain. I knew it was a good project before the real fun started. We were in like September, October of 2023. A lot of smart people liked the tokenomic design of Tau. I was like, man, this looks cool. Holy God. And its peak was at about $740. Now it is absolutely ripping up to $540. And, the people that are out here, capitulating out of good AI projects are going to be sitting there a year from now, 4 years from now, writing those sad stories in Reddit about how they could have had $38 million off of $1,000 investment if they just stayed patient. And I really want to reiterate that for the time frame that we're in right now, you guys, we are very, very early in reference to AI being actually implemented into the world. We know about it here in crypto because we're crypto maxis. We're watching the markets all the time. We're looking at new projects come out and how they might help out the system. But holy shit, the integration of AI into our real world is going to change our economy, our way of life, everything that we know about it. And yes, I saw someone bringing up this is Skynet vibes. And in the movie Terminator, Skynet became self-aware August 29th of 2024. So just keep that in mind. Man, sometimes art imitates life in a big, big way. So, while I'm on this FET deal and this AI rant, we better go check out FET token, or ASI rather. Let's go see how it. Why isn't it coming up?
You gotta put in FET.
Now, fine. That's BS. They need to fix this.
They need to fix it. But hey, I'm holding FET.
You're holding FET?
Yep.
See, I got the Ajax version of it, which is fine.
I did. My Ajax turned into FET after the merger happened. So
yeah, so it's all the same. We're in the same pool now.
Yeah.
That's fine. Weird, but fine. Now this is the all-time graph for ASI, also known now as FET, the artist formerly known as Prince. And this is a pretty old project. It's been around since 2019. And it has had some good signs of life in the last bull market. The peak for this thing was around 86 cents. It has doubled its all-time highs of the 2021 bull market. An extreme sign of health for the project. As you can see, the original pump 2 moment proved not even to need to act as the level of support. This thing only fell to around 91 cents in the big capitulation since March of this year. And since then is regaining a lot of strength in the market. So we are extremely early when it comes to AI. We see the starter package, $30 billion between Microsoft and BlackRock. They're going to be rolling out what I've been calling is the New Deal, where rather than watching the GDP of the United States fall off a cliff and lose to China, we're basically just going to print $10-20 trillion and build a bunch of data centers here in the United States. So if you're looking in the construction industry, where is the squeeze going to be for construction in the future? I'm telling you right here, right now, it's going to be data centers and industrial concrete structures. Those are going to be massive movers. Now, what we have for Bitcoin on the monthly, October, has been bullish for crypto every single time in the past 5 years. Why would this time be different? Honestly, we have a couple times where it was not bullish, but that was the bear markets taking their grasp on the markets once again. But here we are, and if I'm a betting man, which I am because I'm in crypto, betting my life savings that I'm looking up the right tree here, I think we're going to have a damn good month. 2023 saw a 28% return on Bitcoin. 2021, 39% increase on Bitcoin. And if we zoom all the way back to 2017, a 47% increase. And then if you go way back, 2013, 60% increase. So I want to know from the chat, though, do you guys think we're going to be right on tune, or is the market's going to be responsible and pull back in a big way because of all the overprinting of money and the fake inflation numbers? Do you think that they're going to be like, you know what, you guys, we've been scamming you for this whole time. We're going to lay down the money printer and we're going to act reasonable? Let me know in the comments. Are we going to have a bullish or a bearish October of 2024? I want to know your guys' opinion on that. Now, we have some key events on the macro coming up this week. S&P Global Services PMI data is coming out today. CB consumer confidence data on Tuesday. August new home sales data. I bet you this is going to be garbage. August durable goods orders data coming out Thursday. Q2 2024 final GDP reading. That's going to be a biggie. That's going to be a biggie. And August PCE inflation data coming out on Friday. Massive amount of economic data coming out this week. This is from the Kobayashi letter. Great source. If you feel inclined, go ahead and give them a follow. And, this is a thought for, out of my brain, but, Caleb has some great comments on it. The same people who told you that high interest rates would break the economy and create a depression are the same people telling you that rate cuts are going to cause a recession. First of all, we've been in a recession. I am not going to accept the psyop that we're not in a recession. The recession is for the middle and lower class. The elites never feel recessions, and it's here. It's been here for a long time. The only reason why we're doing all right in the crypto realm is because we've been finding 3, 5, and 10x projects to outpace the levels of inflation that's going on. And really, that's always been the name of my game when it comes to crypto, is finding a more aggressive savings account so I can outpace the levels of inflation and continue to provide organic food for my kids, to provide acreage for them to go poking at spiders and enjoy their childhood at. And man, we got some big spiders on the property.
Oh yeah, I'm
just getting used to it. Like, are you've seen the garden spiders, obviously?
Yeah, I've seen some pretty humongous spiders. They're pretty interesting.
And they're not dangerous or anything. They're really good for the property. But look at these things. I mean, they look like something out of a nightmare. This thing, I had one that was like 5 or 6 inches across. I could hear it walking on the wall. Like, I could hear its hands hitting the wall. You know what I mean?
Spiders are interesting, but if I saw that in my backyard, I would 9 mil. Boom, boom, boom. I don't care. That thing's not coming close to the house.
Joro spiders, they're all over the place too. And Joros, they kind of act the same. They kill a lot of insects and stuff like that. They look way worse. Let's look at the Joro spider real quick, because I've been kind of spider watching this weekend. And I've been checking out the Joros and the garden spiders. These are the Joros. They have a little bit of a thinner back. And I got all kinds of these freaking things around. One time I was walking down to the shore of a river to clean up. And I felt it basically felt like I broke through a sheet of paper towels.
Interesting.
And I looked up, and there's a Joro spider like 5 inches from my face.
That's our boxing.
He was like licking his lips. He's being all creepy about it. You know what I mean?
He wanted a bite of the Druth.
Yeah, man. These things, these are big fang lickers that they got there. So unbelievable. But I do leave them around. They're very good for killing a lot of bugs. So, you gotta coexist, guys. You gotta coexist. Now let's check out this. Got Bidenomics, Kamalahonomics. Bankruptcies are soaring for both businesses and individuals. Cacklenomics, there's so many names. Cacklenomics, I think, is what we should call it.
I think we should do. It's pretty
right?
Close.
That seems pretty reasonable.
I like that.
Cacklenomics is so good. Bankruptcies are at their highest since 2008 housing crisis. Fantastic. Bankruptcies up 61% for businesses and up 15% for individuals as millions of Americans unburden their life savings. Unburdened by what has been. You know what I mean?
To come.
What a thought. What a thought. And Kamala made it into the crypto news. I'll be bringing that up here. But the average U.S. home price is now 7.2 times the median household income. So that's super. And look at all the glorious stuff you get. Basically a bird box under power lines that give you headaches, make you puke, confuse you, shorten your lifespan. The power line stuff, if you guys have migraines and stuff like that from living near power line systems, I would recommend tensor rings, continuous copper coils, and these things are like, $20 to $50. My migraines and all that weird stuff stopped after I got my hands on one of these tensor rings. So just a little side note. I should probably reach out to them for an affiliate link or something like that, because I really like the product. Now, developers, let's just remind ourselves, developers were told, you are the new gods. You're going to make $250,000 a year for an unforeseeable future. You're going to control the future of the economy. Well, guess what? AI's here and things have changed. Let's have a listen.
Create a website with a button that starts a stopwatch and transcribes what I say in real time. Hi, I'm Leon, and I just created this app without even using a keyboard.
There it is. Simple as that now. Holy shit. Is there any sector you do some coding, right? You do
I
some. So what are your thoughts on this, Isaac? Because I'm no coder, but seeing a machine take in voice instructions, the dude doesn't even have a keyboard involved with the process anymore. All he's got to do is tell the computer what he wants, walk away and crack open a Bang energy drink, and all of a sudden he's cooking with no problem at all. Are you going to be expecting AI to kind of take over the coding side, or is there always going to be kind of a human input for Q&A and stuff like that?
There's always going to be a human input because, again, all AI systems, they have mistakes. They make mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think it would just speed up the process for developers.
Well, and the reason why I kind of feel like you're dead on with that is I worked in a heavy industrial manufacturing environment at IBM Lexmark.
Okay.
And my dad was the engineer that built the plant. They started with about 600 people they needed to run these jet mills and these automated systems. They weren't really automated. You had the human input to change out the systems. But then they started to integrate, automatic system switches and stuff like that. So they were able to cut their work power from like 600 people to maybe 9 or 10 people needed.
Yeah.
But the 9 or 10, they're basically there like making sure things are done correctly and that the system wasn't breaking at large. So
there's always going to be like a place for human input with machines and AI systems. So
it's just going to be a lot less, I feel like.
The companies will end up cutting down on people most likely. It is going to affect a lot of people's jobs and lives because of the power within AI. But again, we've both been saying, there's no way you could take out human implication from these type of jobs.
Well, and then with that headcount reduction, because they love the headcount reductions. Corporations love getting rid of people, increasing their bottom line. Think about all of the people that came from Silicon Valley out to Texas, Colorado. They pumped the house prices up from $200,000 all the way up to $700,000 to $1 million for the same style of home. Now those people aren't going to have work over the next few years. It'll be interesting to see if the housing sector in and of itself is beat down from these software engineers losing their inflow, because there's a lot of them at home working in their bougie house, working in the office, pulling in their 100, 200 a year. And that train's about to come to an end for a large amount of them, I would think. Around, if I'm having to shoot from the hip, 70, 80% will probably find themselves useless over the next 5 years. So we must pivot. We must shift into the next sectors. And that would be like Web3 AI. If I'm personally a developer, I'm looking into Web3 applications, maybe even, trying to get qualified to handle data center build outs as well. So just keep those things in mind. The world will change. It's not going to end, but it is the end of the world as we know it. Now, speaking of the end of the world, Kamala Harris promises to help grow AI and digital assets if elected president. Why don't you do it now?
Liar.
Yeah, why doesn't she do it now, do you think?
Who knows?
Yeah, we saw the meeting. It's Jill was in place for Joe. Like, where's Joe? I want to know where Joe is. Is he doing well? I hope you're doing all right, Joe. The cackling hyena telling us, promising to help grow AI and digital assets. Well, guess what? The psyop goes deeper. Here's Hayden Adams. Kamala just said she will encourage innovative technologies like digital assets. I believe this is her first time referencing crypto publicly, and it's in a positive way. Wow. Of course, the thing, Jennifer Epstein. Please, oh God. That's a rough last name to have these days.
That is a real bad name. I'm sorry
it's
for
a
you,
J
Jennifer.
Epstein too,
Yeah.
That's rough.
And it's almost the exact same Jennifer. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh no. I feel bad for you, Jennifer.
Oh my God. So he goes on to just keep posting things. And then Eric.eth, she's literally suing you right now, bro. So talk about Stockholm syndrome. It's kind of insane to see that people that are currently being sued by this current administration are like, oh my God, you just said something positive about me, you guys. We're so back. It's very ugly.
In the middle of a lawsuit.
Very ugly.
Tumbling money.
Unbelievable. Now, with that, there's a lot of questions that can be asked, but they are suing them right now. But Kamala getting into office, she's going to, either way, if Kamala takes office, she's going to print. She's going to print hard. And, you know, what I saw in flu season last time, they printed that risk assets like Bitcoin absolutely mooned. So I don't think that, you know, the Harris election process has the power to stop the Bitcoin cycle, but I would see a muting. If we don't see the orange one return to office, I feel like we will find a muting. Maybe we top out around 100, 110 under the Harris regime. We could have the potential to hit 200 under Trump. What you got?
So, question for you here.
Yeah.
If, worst case scenario, Trump doesn't make it in office, do you think he will run again in 2028?
Not a chance.
Not a chance?
Not a chance.
Interesting.
I don't think so. And really, like, pretty much democracy, like the constitutional republic as we know, the democratic election process kind of cooked, honestly, because we know that there's not an organic following for this woman. We know this. They can't psyop us into not knowing this. But, you know, really, how useful is a selection process if you don't have any feeling that you're being represented in that selection process anymore? And just for some context, you know, for every elected official that we have now in our current day and age, they represent around like 35,000 people. When we lost our shit and flipped tables over and kicked the British out of this country in 1776, it was one representative to every 1,400 people. Okay, so we now are exponentially less represented in the United States. Plus, our taxes are exponentially higher. They're not 3%. If you add it up all, it feels like it comes down to around 60% if you're including income tax, property tax, vehicle tax, sales tax, purchase tax. I mean, just taxes across the board. It adds up if you really compound it. And so we're in an exponentially worse tax situation and an exponentially worse representation situation. When are people gonna ever wake up? I don't know if they really are. It's kind of feeling bearish right now. That's why I'm just kind of collapsing in, and like my neighborhood wants me to start making eggs at scale. Like I have hundreds of people in my neighborhood that are sitting here yelling at me to give them some eggs. I forgot to bring the eggs into the office. I was going to give you, and I've got to bring some for Manawak, but I've got way too many eggs right now, and I might become an egg farmer potentially. You know what I mean?
You. It's money.
That would be the goal. Like bear market comes, I still run the show, but I'm like blowing things up in a field. And I'm selling eggs, you know, I think that that's kind of like my perfect situation right there.
Sounds like a perfect situation.
You know, I mean, doesn't it? And I might do the armored sequoia instead of the single man unit. I mean, Nicole, she's finding me gems out there. She sent me another gem, but a sequoia, I know how to work on sequoias really well. And, you know, you can armor them out pretty good. So I think I might go that route. Now, here's your dude, Thread Guy. Jokes aside, great to finally meet the real one, the orange one himself, host of one of the biggest podcasts in crypto. I would love to interview you, yada, yada, yada. But the thing that just struck me was the hair. What is going on with the hair? We got to see. Oh, shit.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. That guy doing his own thing.
All right. So, yeah, he spent $25,000 on Trump NFTs. One of the top holders of Trump NFTs. I have a Trump NFT, too.
The mugshot, right?
I got the mugshot NFT. We'll see what it's worth. You know, the mullet, the bleached mullet, though, I think Trump could rock this look, too.
If I saw Trump with a bleached mullet,
dude,
we are so back.
I mean,
he's
my
making
God.
it in the office.
He's in Tiger King wannabe, maybe. Someone's got to step into the shoes of Tiger King, though. I think Tiger King's still in jail. Somehow he followed me on Twitter. I don't know if he's you know, an actual account that's following me from the Tiger King account, but I could see Trump rocking the mullet. He might be a little bit too old for the mullet. I'm growing the mullet out. The thing about it is I've decided I'm growing the mullet out. I'm doing it. I came to Georgia with a mullet. I did. And then I shaved my head clean and like shaved a Bitcoin symbol into my head.
That's bullish.
And then my mullet was gone. So now I've got to bring back the mullet. You know, I'm letting her rip in the back. It just feels like it fits me the best. You know what I mean? And it'll come out from under the hat. It'll be great. What you got?
Shake and bake. Drew, set up a recurring purchase of eggs. Sell 2+ week contracts. Monthly service. I will get you this number of eggs a month for this amount of money. Number a week for 4 weeks. What you think about that?
Reoccurring purchase of eggs. Like a subscription to my eggs.
Yes, just like
I mean,
you
they're good
subscribe
eggs.
to the blockchain basement for $1.25 a month if you join and use the $5.
They're
rule.
good eggs. I mean, we got to get sidetracked here. Hold on. We're going in. Look at these eggs. Folks, look at these eggs. Look at those beautiful eggs. Just
those are great.
Maybe the finest eggs out there. This is like about 2/3 of them. The kids are not nearly eating enough eggs to keep up with it. What is it? Oh, yeah. Run the mid-roll. Let's go.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
The Blockchain Basement is powered by Arculus. This is the world's leading crypto cold storage where you can easily secure, buy, swap, send, and receive all your crypto with a simple tap using 3-factor authentication to make sure to keep your assets safer than ever. Make sure to support the channel. Use code BASE10 and click the link down in the description to get your hands on your security today.
Egg hub.
Oh, yes. Egg hub. I like it.
Just throw your eggs at hyena supporters. There ain't many to be found out where I live. Honestly, I don't even know where the hell they are.
It's a great thing.
Now, this, just a side note from AOC. Let's have a listen to what AOC had to say.
I do think that several members of Congress in some of my discussions have brought up media literacy because that is a part of what happened here. And we're going to have to figure out how we rein in our media environment so that you can't just spew disinformation and misinformation. It's one thing to have differing opinions, but it's another thing entirely to just say things that are false.
Okay, so it's a literacy issue. I mean, she's one to talk about literacy issues, right? I mean, does she strike you as the smartest person, the sharpest knife in the shed?
Nope.
You know, like she's saying, you're too stupid. You're saying things that are incorrect. We need to find a way to control what you can say on the digital media platform. Absolutely insane. My God. And you know what? Thinking about this, it's just so disgusting that AOC is out here pandering. Look, it's so sweet. You guys, we just need to find a way to stop them from speaking, right? They're too stupid. You got to stop them from speaking.
Says the stupid one.
I know. It's just so insane. And look at this. Beyond, I mean, I'm still bullish on Solana, but I almost sold everything when I saw this. Let's have a listen.
I see you, boy. Let's get it. Whoop. Make some noise.
Oh, shit.
See you. Let's get it.
Oh, God. I want to puke right now.
I have some thoughts on this. This is coming from a competitive dancer. I competed in dance for many years and all different types of things. What the fuck is that?
Dude, it was really
terrible.
creepy.
I don't know what that was.
I see you, boy.
Like,
Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. It's so gross. Like, what are they thinking? You know, the break point, you know, you had some Asian dudes just sitting there putting dollar bills on girls' butts. It's kind of a weird situation there. Something that might outpace Solana. Sui. More equipped for a bull run. 12 seconds faster. Can process 250,000 more transactions per second. Sui looking like a tasty snack, especially its price action. And it really hasn't taken off too crazy like yet. That's why I feel like bringing this one up in a very tangible way right now. Yes, we are up 40% on the month. On the year, up 249%. But the all-time, look, this thing released at $1.40. You got the insider sell-off, the swing up here in the March timeframe, the AI run, the AI craze, and now Sui making an aggressive move back to the upside. The lowest it got to is around 50 cents. Now sitting at $1.50, a hot, quick 3x right there. Absolutely sick. And I was in on the testnet for Sui. It works pretty damn well. I have a capybara. I think that's another NFT that I have is a capybara on Sui. So I got to figure out how much that thing is worth right now. But watching Sui for a pullback because I definitely want to build it out beyond the NFT that I'm holding here. It's looking like a pretty damn good looking project, leaning into the gaming side as well with a little gaming console. So we'll see. I mean, you all remember if you were around last bull market cycle, they had these step-in shoes, and you know the project did not last. Okay, so it definitely tanked. But in the time frame where it was cooking, DZ was walking around the building and earning like $150 a day off of his shoes. You know what I mean? That's how crazy and speculative the bull markets actually do become. So something to keep in mind in gaming. I'm trying not to fade. I'm trying to look around for the good gaming picks. We talked about them. And when I bring up gaming, I end up spending 40 minutes talking about games, and I'm not there yet. But what was it? Miria
and GFAL.
GFAL was the other one?
Yeah.
And I know the chat's got all kinds of good. Give me your good gaming picks that I need to check out before the getting is too late here. Now, Kyren, talking about the best DePIN projects, Render with the GPU network using Octane Render, Flux, the Flux pick. Oh, I wonder where the Flux price is going. Doing great in my portfolio, though. AIOZ, I hold that one, feeling great. Arweave, definitely like this one. It's over the inflationary pressures of its token releases. Looking like that's all stabilized, looking like a snack. So let's go in here, check out on 2bit where the Flux bag is at here. Let's see. 63 cents. No massive fireworks recently. Let's go to the 1 hour. Still holding this nice pump shelf. This thing has been pretty damn fun. Now, backed up, you know, you still could have the chance to get in entry points at this lower volume node at around 57 cents, but it has built quite a bit of buying and selling and point of control here at 63 cents, basically flat where it's at. And the next one, we got a massive cavern in the volume profile that will zip us right on up to 91 cents a token. So feeling damn good about my Flux bag. Feeling like I need to buy more of this. Just feel underexposed to DePIN in general. Yes. I made a lot of money off of Render. Like I got out of Render when it was like $10. Now the price is reset. We got to check out Render.
Oh yes.
And there's so many room for activities. My God, here. Hold on. Render. $6.20. On the day, it looks like it's been moving 12%. Month still down by just about 1%. So you get a little bit of a double bottom. That looks like the ball sack pattern right there, like a hairy ball sack pattern. Double bottom with a higher low, a slightly higher hanging nut sack is what they call this. You know, where one hangs a little bit higher than the other. This honestly looks like it's setting up for a nasty move to the upside here. So in the AI FOMO moment of March, this thing punched up to $13. I got out at $10 somehow. I got out, I think it was on one of these secondary hills here. But seeing the price reset the way it has, looking fantastic. And the top point of this original Pump 2 moments right at $5. We're only at, say $6, 6.18 right now. So really honestly kind of looking like I need to refill the render bags as well. We got time. We got 15 minutes left. This is good. This is very good. We have some things happening. DAG had a big move over the weekend. Punched up to around 2.5 cents. It was up by like 20 or 30% at a moment. But I also have some huge news coming for this thing. 32 days from now, it's about 31 days now. High Def Conference in 2024. They gave away $10,000 in prizes. The last conference that they had here. And it looks like it's going down in San Francisco. Maybe Nancy Pelosi will be the bartender. California, Venue 1 Hotel. It's going on from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. October 24th.
We should go.
Pre-event. I do, but then I got to go to San Francisco.
That's
okay?
true.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm sorry. It was just an idea.
Maybe you go.
Why do I need to go to San Francisco?
See? You see?
Exactly.
No, we might have to both go to San Francisco now just because of you. Okay, Isaac? Just because of you, we have to go. Virtual free event to attend, so you can register here and see it virtually. But if you are there in person, I mean, they're giving away they gave away $10,000 last time, and I think that they have even more prizes in store for this High Def conference. It's being highlighted by Stardust Collective. Let's go to Stardust Collective. Why you not come? Why you not come out?
Because you spelled it incorrectly. Stardust.
Oh, Stardust. That's Samsonite. Samsonite. Okay.
There we go. Come
Stardust.
on, baby.
There she
we
blows.
are.
There she blows. There we go here. So September 23rd, 11 a.m. Eastern. Today, they're having an interview with Bruno Zell, visionary behind 2 groundbreaking projects from the recent Constellation DAG hackathon. This is pretty cool, snooping around the hackathon and seeing some of these cool projects that are very actively building. That's where I found that Sentiment project. I'm really excited about the Sentiment project too. It's almost like a new, it's a new, how do you say, Brave browser where you get paid for things that you're interested in.
That's pretty interesting.
You know, because like our data is just given away.
Oh yeah,
you know, and these companies pay for it, but they steal it from us, and then they pay each other for it.
Yeah,
like how jacked up it is that they may as well pay you for your data.
They should.
Right?
I mean, hey, I could use a little extra cheese.
Exactly.
Well, who doesn't need some extra cheese?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So let's check out here. I got to check out Aero's price action. Let's go to the spot on Blowfin. You can get spot Aerodrome on Blowfin. Let's see here. Just tap it on in here, Aerodrome. Oh, you son of a gun. I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here.
Come to daddy.
Come to daddy. Let's see here. Spot markets. We're going to have to pull it up on CoinMarketCap. It's not loading up. I know you can get spot Aerodrome on there, though.
You looked up
I
spot.
typed in spot. My mind wanders. So 93 cents, up 11% on the day. Fuck. God damn, I'm good. See, I told you, I made it very clear. I'm hammering into this thing at 18 cents. People say, you never give good picks. You never know what you're doing. Beep, 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 beep. You just never listen to me. Is your real freaking problem. And the best thing is when someone's like, Drew, I found this awesome pick, Tau. Oh my God. It's like, dude, you've been ignoring me for 1.5 years. I want to kick you in your face. Stop ignoring me. And here we go. Aerodrome, 93 cents now. And me and Hobus were just feeling like these 50-cent punch twos were just back the truck up moments. Look at that, near up double from those time frames, not too terribly long ago either. So yeah, I mean, look at this, 50 cents, 49 cents at the beginning of this month, on the 6th of this month. It's only been like 20 days. Double your money in 20 days. Act now. There's more in store. So Aero about to hit a buck. Yeah, and really, let's do some moon math on Aerodrome. Let's do some moon math because I feel spunky.
So spunky.
Coin
get into it.
Let's go. The kids are out there playing soccer. Unbelievable. Let's see. Aero. Bam. So I think that this thing has conservative potential to do what Uniswap did last bull cycle, and that is a $20 billion market cap, folks. So I'm going to cook up the supply. And we're going to go up to 20 bills, see what that brings us out to. I cooked up the supply pretty hard. That'd bring you to a $25 Aerodrome price target per token.
That's very feasible.
And if you leave it like right here, it's at a 34, but I got to account for some token supply increase there. But really, we are in a more bullish market than that. So I'm starting to feel like targeting the $30 billion market cap realm makes sense to me. And that would be an upside of 40x from its current effing price, which makes me want to absolutely jump through the roof. I am excited about my bag of Aerodrome.
We're going to be rich.
It is the second biggest bag I have. It is now right behind. It's not right behind Chainlink because I am heavily overinvested in Chainlink.
Oh, yes.
Okay. But I also think Chainlink's going to just like, okay, here's why.
Okay.
I think Chainlink is going to hit a $200 billion market cap. So let's look at his current situation here. We're going to be at 7.5 mil, 732 to around 750 mil tokens in circulation by mid 2025. And I'm feeling like we can accomplish a $200 billion market cap, which brings us to a $278 per Chainlink token price. Right there. That would be...
That would be something.
That would be something.
It's feasible. Right? It's definitely feasible.
And then we could have a band.
We could have a band. We'd be rich, shooting guns, blowing tannerite up, and other stuff. It's gonna be great. So bullish.
Well, and the idea of it is that I feel like Chainlink has all the correct partnerships with Swift and the positioning. It's got the community, the tech, the actual partnerships that mean something to the world. And I think it's going to be within the top 10 of the next crypto bull market in the middle of 2025.
I need to buy more Link.
You need to get more Link.
I need to buy
You're
more
damn
Link.
right you need
I
to
do
get
need to
more
get some
Link.
more Link.
I mean, I got in an argument with someone on my XRP video. They're like, XRP has been up more from low to high in the last year than Chainlink has. And I had to concisely explain why that's incorrect. Here you go. Let's go over it again, just for everyone that's curious. I'm feeling a little extra today. Okay,
I don't blame you. I don't like XRP.
Okay, so
I
the
don't
top
like
was 71 cents. The bottom was 29 cents. I think it went down to 41 cents. Okay, so what? You get maybe a double. Okay,
Maybe.
fantastic. Maybe a double. Link. Let's look at Link over the past year. Bam, go to the year. Top was $22. The low was at $6.09. So you went from essentially $7 to $22. That's more than a 3x.
Yes.
And then XRP can't even do a 2x in the
That's
last
true.
year. And that's if you bought the exact bottom and sold the exact top of either project. So kiss my ass. Makes no sense why people still let Daddy Garlinghouse dump all over their heads every day. It's like an R. Kelly video that's just on repeat. And it makes me upset. It makes me upset. And Saturday is going to be for the haters. It's going to be Saturday is my Crypto Hater of the Year Awards attempt. Every Saturday, I'm going to bring you more garbage from the crypto space where people have been psyoped into holding bags for other people that bought in extremely early and want to use you as exit liquidity. What is
Look
that?
at this guy's name in the chat. Blockchain Basement is a RWA. Smash that like button.
Oh, XRP
I
Rails.
like that name. I like that name.
You know, and if he's into XRP, go like Ripple is going to be sick. Ripple is going to be a great stock. I feel like Ripple, they are cooked into the ISO narrative, and it is an instant. See, the thing about it is that there is no reason or use case for keeping XRP on the books. If you're a financial institution, they change it into fiat and out of fiat immediately, and it moves very quickly, and there's a minuscule fee that does not affect the inflation of it. So there is no help, and Ripple holds 80% of the supply, and they dump it month after month on the holders' heads.
That's true. Very
Go
true.
watch my video. It's, I say it in a much like calmer manner, I guess, but this video explains everything. Just go give it a chance. Hear me out, folks. My name's not the Druth for nothing. So please, for the love of God, take a look at what's going on. Thanks, Gary is the name. Oh my God. Because I'm kind of over the enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like they did it on purpose just to confuse crypto people. And now there's like all these CBDC maxis that are sitting here waiting for the next dollar to be a private crypto company. It just, please just go watch that video to make sense of it. Now we covered high def. Warsaw, Poland. This is kind of interesting. Innovative and natural method has been used since 1994 to ensure the city's water quality. Clams, sensitive creatures placed at the water supply system because of their ability to detect pollutants. That's kind of me. I'm
That's
detecting crypto pollutants out
Interesting.
here. Psyops. Scout. When the water is clean, the clams remain open, filtering the water as they normally would. However, if the water became contaminated, the clams close their shells tightly. The reaction triggers an automatic shutdown of the city's water supply, preventing the distribution of potentially toxic water. This unique biomonitoring system highlights the fascinating intersection of nature and technology. By leveraging the clam's natural behavior, the Warsaw can maintain a high standard of water safety without relying solely on artificial sensors that can be gamed by government officials that want to keep people calm. It's a brilliant example of how we can work with nature to solve modern problems. Man, I need to get me some clams.
We need to get some clams.
I got a whole house water filter, you know, and the water tastes delicious. I'm pissing into filtered water right now.
Oh.
But I want to just be extra sure. I might have to throw a clam in there, you know, just to see if it opens, if it stays open,
Yeah.
if it closes. This is the cool part about nature, you know. And I really got to expand the prairie with more animals on it. I'm thinking maybe I could get like another 50 chickens on there and provide some eggs for this. Because I did. Someone said bring it up on Nextdoor Neighbor. I made the mistake of bringing it up on Nextdoor Neighbor, and now I have like 200 neighbors hollering at me, where in the F are my eggs? You know, now I'm the bad guy. If I don't deliver,
If you don't deliver your eggs, you're screwed. And the
That's
next
it.
door is going to take your head off.
my whole reputation rides on this egg production now.
Oh, well.
It's a weird world. It's a weird world. Well, they're only like $5. I can't charge more than $5 a dozen. You know what I mean? I gotta be competitive with the freaking the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know, even though they're way better. Way better. I still
Oh, yeah,
have
100%.
to have that same price point. You know what I mean?
And then you'll just bring in more and more customers, and then you just bring more and more moolah. I mean, 200 times 5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And it depends how many
So
dozens
that's
they buy.
all these people asking me buy 1 dozen eggs a month, I could be making $1,000.
Yeah. Off of eggs a month.
That's a lot of chicken food.
That is a lot of chicken food.
That's a lot of chicken feed.
That is a lot of chicken food.
You know what I
but, hey,
mean? Nextdoor is for carrying. You know what? I have a funny story with Nextdoor. Why I'm on Nextdoor. I'm actually a moderator on Nextdoor because they kicked me off for putting an election poll up.
Oh.
They kicked
Oh
me
my
off
gosh.
for putting up a poll. Who are you voting for? Bowden or the orange one? And it was just clearly the orange one. And they kicked me off Nextdoor Neighbor. So I tagged them on Twitter. And I was like, you are a scam. You are a scam. You are a destruction of the voice of the people. And you suck. And so Nextdoor Neighbor made me one of the moderators now.
That's insane.
So, and then everything they like try to report all the free speech. I'm the guy that stops it from being taken down. I'm like, nope, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Just all of it. You know, no matter how unhinged it is, as long as you're not like threatening violence, direct violence, and you're not breaking an actual law.
Back in my delinquency days, the Nextdoor app was like my cover page for all the pictures they'd post on me on there. They're like,
Really?
Yeah, dude, I have so many pictures on the Nextdoor of me doing like dumb stuff. And
Really?
It's like, I hate the teenagers who live in here. It's
Yeah.
like it's like me at the pool with a chair over my head.
Yeah,
And
you
it's like,
you savage. You
Savage.
know? Unhinged children of
unhinged children.
savageness.
But I'm no longer delinquent. Crypto magazine.
Drew, only accept Cash App payments and deposit it straight into Bitcoin. That is a good idea.
I like that.
That is a good idea. That could be a new DCA tactic. I could DCA with my chicken's butthole. This is huge. I really like that idea. It's gonna. I got to figure out the
more.
feed thing though.
On the blockchain basement.
Allison Moore
On the blockchain basement. Everybody.
Oh my God! You know I'm kind of unhinged today, guys. But you know, not as unhinged as American streets. This is Philadelphia. Let's have a look at how things are going in Philly. Imagine being that cop. You can kill a sound.
Yeah.
Imagine being that cop in this car, having to drive through slowly because you don't want to get sued for, you know, maiming one of these idiots. But that is clearly a threat to his life going on right now.
They literally opened the back. They opened the back door multiple times.
They did? Oh
Yeah,
my God. Yeah. See,
yeah,
they're
you see
getting
it.
in. Like this guy showed an insane amount of restraint, not just letting it loose right
First
there.
off, why isn't his door locked?
That's a good
That's
damn
just-
question.
Like, why isn't your door locked?
Oh my God. And based Sean the God, you're damn right. The egg yolks are dark orange, bro. They are the darkest of orange. They're actually almost like the color of your shirt.
Interesting.
Yeah,
This is the egg yolk, everybody, and that's
Yeah.
a good egg yolk. Too.
No, I mean, well, it's like kind of in between this orange and that orange. It's like kind of similar to that, but it's way different than store-bought eggs, man.
Yeah, 100%.
It's way different.
They're way better too.
So, yeah, but with the app, that's what it does for you. I should absolutely start selling these eggs for some Bitcoin. This getting me all excited. Now, let's look at who's losing on the markets today. I mean, we're having so much fun with all these pumpers. Let's see where the moments of entry point might be. Phantom, feeling bullish on Phantom, feeling bullish on Sui. Like seeing these little pullbacks, little momentary pause on them. So that's kind of on my DCA hit list now that I'm looking at it. Monero, no one cares about freedom or privacy anymore. So this is more like a stable coin that will die less than the rest of the market, but also pump much less than the rest of the market. Not touching Cosmos. Say moves in tandem with Sui, so maybe, but it's only down by 1.8%, up 31% on the week. Not much of a pullback there. Jupiter has not taken off yet. I built my bag around 70 cents. We're sitting at 81 cents, so it hasn't really had massive liftoff yet. Look at that XRP under 60 cents still. I wonder why. Incredible. Sandbox, man. No one remembers Sandbox. You know, the Sandbox, this thing was absolutely printing people money. Look at this thing. So it was, what is it? 6 cents pre-bull market. And then at the peak, this thing pumped up to $7.20.
That's nuts.
And it's an idiotic game. Have you ever seen this game?
No, I've never seen Sandbox.
This is a throwback. We're going in. This is the idiocy, and this is how unreasonable markets can get. This was the high def design. It was basically like Minecraft, but trying to be like Web 3-ish.
Interesting.
And you know, Minecraft, it's already got it, man. I just never understood the Sandbox narrative. Never made sense to me. People would buy these plots of land and sell them for tons of money at the hype of the last bull market. But a lot of idiots rode these back down to zero. So very sad. And they're sitting out there trying to get you to be their exit liquidity at this point. So be wary of that stuff. Now, what else? We got discounts on good things. Solana, it's looking like it hasn't moved much. So sitting here at $143. Not terrible. I'd prefer my Solana bag to be rebuilt around $100. Caspa, 16 cents, pulling back from that 17, 18 cent pump up to, and pretty much everything else is up on the day. So the markets are looking pretty damn nice. Near protocol, this one's chasing my Aerodrome bag right now. Because the buys were at $1.90 for Near, and it has been pumping real hard. Let's see if we got any moments here. Oh God, there's so much room for activity. So many, see another double bottom signal here. Breaking out, looking like he wants to break out the same way Tau just did. This is the same structure. Absolutely juicy. Pretty much the same narrative. It's layer 1 that is heavily moving into the AI narrative. Arweave as well. Let's see here. So we got $22 Arweave. Another kind of double bottom, but it did have a lower low on the recent move down too. Again, it's over its circulating supply being expanded. So that's nice to see. It doesn't really have, because the real scary part was this. When I'd go, here, pull this back up. When you go like this, it was slightly different. So I was like, man, I hope that the inflation stuff's off, because when you go to all time, it gets weird. You know, it really starts to pump up. When you see that, you're like, oh shit. You know, you just hit a higher high on the market cap, but then the price didn't do that. But that release that I just showed you on the token inflation got the remainder of the supply for the most part out. So now kind of feeling like it might be a nice time to strike for my Arweave bag building. Everything is looking juicy, and we got to make our decisions before the Nvidia conference of March of 2025.
True.
It's coming up on you quick. It's going to be Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. And then we're into the new year. And then in between all that, the selection process. So we're going to let you guys go. And you know what? We're also going, make sure you guys are saying hello to, I got bullshit bourbon. What is it? Bullshit and bourbon?
Yeah, bourbon bullshit, something like that.
Bullshit and bourbon. Let's see if I can find him on YouTube's here. Vet's got his, where's his channel? Why isn't it on here? Let's go to his Twitter account. Veteran Crypto out here drinking bourbon and talking about gun training. Veteran Crypto. Why is nothing coming up? Veteran. Oh, okay. You know what, Isaac? I'm sick of your attitude. So, Veteran Crypto. Go to here. There it is. Bullshit and bourbon, but it's under just Veteran Crypto. I think it's just at Veteran Crypto. But this is a new channel, you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. He just started it out. Had a couple. I think he's done 1 official show so far, maybe 2. He's just getting it rolling, though. Very based individuals. Been a great help for me here in the blockchain basement. Appreciate all his help. He's out there starting his own channel, talking about steak, talking about bourbon, talking about guns, all the good stuff in life. And we're gonna roll into Taco's show. You don't need to show this. I'm gonna set up the redirect, because I think Taco, what he does, he takes a little bit of time in setting up his show, and he's doing a lot of things. We just want to support all our homies here, you guys. So if you can, say hello to Taco. We're going to be setting up a raid, which I'm doing right now. Let's see if he's up. Where is he? There he is, DGen Alpha. All right, let's go raid Taco. Go tell him what up from the blockchain basement, and tell Veteran Crypto what up from the blockchain basement. You guys, I appreciate all of your support. All the people that are dropping memberships, you guys are the bedrock of this channel. Elevator Man, Green Day Profits, 2 Pump Crypto Chump, Billy Goattails. We got to have Billy Goattails back on the show sometime
100%.
too. And Army Piper was in here. We got to get his TA analysis because we didn't break down as bad as he was talking about. So I want to get his analysis on kind of where things are heading for next. But appreciate and love all of you out there. Make sure to be diligent, be vigilant, hodl your bags, put your crypto on a cold storage device, use code BASE10. If you aren't already, use code BASE10 and get a cold storage wallet for yourself. And if you're out there trading with me, go to 2bit, use code BASEMENT, and we can get to printing some money as we try to make a move up to the next volume profile. So with that being said, I love you all. Goodbye.